I'm pleased to introduce today's distinguished speaker, Dr. Cheol Kim. Dr. Kim is the Director General for Regional Economy Policy in the Ministry of Trade, Industry, and Energy of South Korea. He has served as an adjunct professor at the KDI School of Public Policy and Management, where he delivered lectures on industrial digital transformation, climate change, and trade law issues. Throughout his career, Dr. Kim has held various government positions, including Director of the Machinery, Robotics, and Aerospace Division, the FTA Policy and Planning Division, the Korea-US FTA Divisions, the WTO Division, and head of the Greenhouse Gas Reduction Team. As WTO Director, he led Korea's team in the Environmental Goods Agreement negotiations. He also served abroad as commercial counselor at the Korean Embassy in the UK and first secretary at Korea's permanent mission in Geneva. Dr. Kim holds a doctorate degree from Seoul National University School of Law. His publications include Climate Change and the WTO Border Adjustment for Carbon Emissions in 2011 and AI Governance in 2024, along with over 20 academic papers. Everyone, please warmly welcome Dr. Cheol Kim.
Hello, thank you for the introduction. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, wherever you are joining from. It is truly an honor to be here today and to share my thoughts with such a distinguished global audience. Let me allow to share my presentation slide. The topic I will addressing today is AI transformation and global governance. As artificial intelligence rapidly evolves, it is reshaping industry, society, and international relations in ways we have never experienced. It is challenging our existing norms, institutions, and regulatory system. How can we govern this powerful technology in a way that is inclusive, ethical, and effective? That is the question I hope to explore with you in this 1 hour session. This is today's agenda: introduction, overview of AI technology, AI's industrial revolution, political economy of regulating AI, and global cooperation and governance. I want to begin with a moment that AI has made a big move. In February 2023, ChatGPT shocked the world. Big tech companies started rolling out large language models that began outperforming human intelligence in various tests. These models are quickly making their way into our work and everyday lives, reaching hundreds of millions users in just 2 months. Businesses are rushing to use AI to boost their competitiveness and get a head start in new market. In February 2025, Chinese AI company DeepSeek made its debut, releasing an AI model that rivals OpenAI's most advanced system, but a fraction of cost. This was a wake-up call for the US, as the tech gap with China has almost closed. And nations started making huge investment to develop their own AI and implementing AI strategies to protect their interests and ensure prosperity. AI technology has moved far beyond private sector innovation. It's now a major force shaping national economy, security, and even the future of global order. We are entering the era where algorithms are becoming powerful tools of statecraft, and a nation's ability to govern and harness AI could decide who lead in the 21st century. This is the scope of this class. We will embark on a journey through AI's transformative landscape, exploring 4 critical questions. First, what is happening with AI innovation? different from previous technology revolution. Second, how is AI reshaping entire industry and business models in ways we've never seen before? Third, why are governments struggling to govern this technology and what's at stake? And fourth, what kind of global cooperation do we need to ensure AI serve peace and prosperity of humanity? Let me start with a brief overview of current development in AI technology and governance. For decades, AI was limited to what we call narrow AI. That is a system that could excel at specific tasks like recognizing images or playing chess. But something fundamental changed with the emergence of large language model. The systems demonstrate what researchers call emergent capability. That is the ability that weren't explicitly programmed but emerged from training on vast amount of data. GPT-4 can write poetry, solve complex math problems, generate computer code, and engage in sophisticated reasoning without being specifically trained for each task. In addition, various other language models have emerged, such as OpenAI's ChatGPT-o1 and o3, Anthropic's Claude 4, xAI's Grok 3, and Google's Gemini. First generation models were able to acquire diverse technology through pre-training and fine-tuning, enabling them to generate text and write argumentation. However, if you look at the second generation, they are capable of much deeper thinking, solving problems by following long chain of logical reasoning on their own. Thirdly, I would like to emphasize on the rise of AI agents. AI agents are intelligent applications that perform specific tasks and automate various aspects of human work. LLMs serves as the brain of these agents. They can autonomously retrieve and utilize external data and directly operate other application, device, or program. It is expected that such capability will be integrated into robots, cars, smartphones, and more in the near future. With the rapid advancement of AI, humanity is on the verge of encountering a new form of intelligence. These raised some important questions. Are we truly prepared to coexist with this new intelligence? Can human and AI work together, achieve better outcome, and grow alongside one another? These are the very challenges that governance must address. We see two fundamental different perspectives on AI's role in society. The optimistic vision sees AI as humanity's greatest tool for solving our biggest challenges. AI has the potential to bring us more convenient technology, like self-driving cars. It can speed up drug discovery, helping us cure disease faster. It can optimize energy system to fight climate change. It can even personalize education for every child. According to McKinsey, AI could add $13 trillion to the global economy by 2030. The critical vision emphasizes AI's risk and limitation. Let me take a four example. Firstly, AI machine learning algorithms are often called black box. They learn on their own and make decisions without explaining how a certain outcome was reached. Such aspects make hard to trust its result. Let me take an example. Imagine a bank use deep learning algorithm to assess customers' credit score. If the bank cannot explain why a certain credit rating was given, it would be difficult to justify the result or gain the customer's trust. Second, some biases. If the data used to train an AI model contain biases, the outcomes can be unfair and discriminatory. We can see the Amazon case. Amazon once implemented AI hiring system, but it shows the gender bias due to a male-dominated data set, leading to the discrimination against women. To address such bias issue, ChatGPT incorporates reinforcement learning during its training process. Third issue might be hallucination problem. AI language models sometimes misunderstand the real world or generate false answers intentionally tailored to user input. This phenomenon is known as hallucination. One of the examples might be some legal paper. A lawyer in the US submitted case law using ChatGPT to a court. But it was revealed the case was fabricated. And lastly, the existential threat. The creating AI that surpasses human intelligence could pose an existential threat to human society. Since the launch of ChatGPT, there has been significant debate about whether humanity should continue advancing AI technology at the current pace. And leading AI researchers issued a joint statement in 2023 declaring that mitigating the risk of extinction from AI should be a global priority. The very people building the system are warning us about their potential dangers. Now, let me brief some academic framework relating to AI governance. There are three main academic areas in AI governance that help us grasp how complex this challenge really is. First is technological change research. It focuses on understanding AI technical capability, possibility, and limitation. This research maps out capability of advanced AI system, models technological progress, and provide foundational knowledge for other areas of study. And second is a political economy research. It analyzes the power dynamic between corporation, government, and research institution and other actors in the AI ecosystem. And this approach examines how AI transforms political structure, whether AI-based surveillance systems strengthen authoritarian control, the potential for increased inequality and unemployment, and the national security implication of AI development. Thirdly, might be studies normative governance research. It explores what ideal AI governance system should look like and identify areas for international cooperation. This research seeks to establish what value humanity should pursue in AI development and what institutional mechanism we need to realize those values. Okay, that is the brief of academic framework. We do not have much time today to explain fully about the AI governance issue. So, the remaining time of this class, I will just brief the main ideas in each section. Okay. Uh, Now, let's examine the some technological research. I mean, I put it as AI's industrial revolution. Uh, uh, Let me first explain AI-driven industrial revolution. AI is driving the fourth industrial revolution. It's changing how business work through automation, data analysis, and smart decision making. Uh, Broadly, we can categorize them into two aspects. The first might be creating a new product like ChatGPT. ChatGPT is built on large language model, and it is creating brand new market. And another example might be Tesla Autopilot. Tesla sells its autopilot self-driving feature on a subscription basis with their electric car. That is a totally different business model. And in the South Korea, one of the startup called Lunit is making waves with AI technology that read X-rays. And secondly, in the manufacturing process side, AI helps with things like optimizing machine and predicting when maintenance is needed. Uh, Manufacturers are using AI to make their production lines more efficient and to better connect with customers throughout the product's life cycle, which offers services that quickly respond to demand. Let me move on the business model in the AI era. Uh, the AI-driven industrial revolution brings a big change in business model. Let's look. Let me explain somewhat development of historical development of business model. Business model have evolved alongside technological progress. With the first and second industrial revolution and mass production, the concept of company, the company emerged. And after Second World War, and that is the era of free trade, the companies grew into multinational corporation. We call it conglomeration or the group. And now in the AI era, big tech companies leading digital platform have become the dominant form in the business model. And then we have to think about what is the difference between the platform business and the previous business model. Platform businesses create value by facilitating interaction among participants on the platform. They generate innovative values throughout network effect. The more people join, the greater the interactions and benefit, which increase platforms' overall value. A key feature of this model is customer lock-in and a winner-takes-all dynamic. They have a winner-takes-all dynamic. and which often lead to the concentration of power. Think about the OpenAI trajectory. ChatGPT reached 100 million users in 3 months, making it the fastest growing consumer application in history. Despite charging $20 per month for premium subscription, OpenAI cannot make the balance since it spends $700,000 daily just to keep the service running. Yet, investors value the company at $90 billion. Why? The more users interact with ChatGPT, more data it generates, the better the system becomes, attracting even more users. This creates what economists call winner-takes-all dynamics. But this concentration of power raises serious concern. When a handful of companies control the fundamental infrastructure of artificial intelligence, they essentially become the dominant power in the digital economy. The European Union has responded with the Digital Market Act, designating major platform companies as gatekeepers and imposing specific obligations to ensure fair competition. So that is one of the issues in the AI governance. Secondly, I will touch upon the manufacturing's AI transformation. AI is driving an autonomous production system revolution in manufacturing. And each year, World Economic Forum select and announce lighthouse factories from around the world, which means the leading manufacturing site that are pioneering adoption of post-industrial revolution technology. Just like lighthouses guiding ships, these factories lead the way in innovation. They go beyond traditional smart factories by building cyber-physical systems based on hyperconnectivity and intelligence. They use AI to automate process across the entire production line. One of their game changer, I think, might be Tesla's Optimus. Tesla is investing heavily in AI technology. Interestingly, investors are paying close attention not just to Tesla's electric cars, but to the company's humanoid robot, which is called Optimus. Elon Musk aims to mass produce for under $20,000 this Optimus and deploy in Tesla's own factories. If this vision becomes a reality, it could break the limit of productivity and dramatically reshape the global economy. Another example of a Korea company might be Hyundai's HM Gigs in Singapore. Hyundai Motor Group is moving very fast. In Singapore, it has built new research facilities, which is modeling a next generation plant designed to produce customized electric vehicle. This model factory tests out cutting-edge innovation like cells-based flexible manufacturing, integrated logistics system, and digital twins. And based upon this kind of development, Korea is now aiming to strengthen competitiveness with AI-driven autonomous manufacturing as a government policy. Okay, so the main point here might be that the nations are now strengthening their AI strategy in order to gain the benefit for the country. Lastly, is autonomous driving. Uh, I would like to introduce this example of autonomous driving since it it gives a lot of implication in the AI governance. The autonomous driving can be classified into 6 levels, from level 0 to level 5. Currently, we are at level 2, where the system can control speed and steering in specific situations, but the driver must remain engaged. As level 3, and level 3 is conditional autonomy. And at the currently, level 3 becomes more common. And in the level 3, the system will handle driving, and the driver will only intervene in an emergency. And in the future, we will move into the level 4, which the system takes over full driving responsibility with little to driver involvement. However, this kind of the development in order to bring those kind of development in autonomous driving, we need to solve many technical and legal limitations. In technical perspective, today's AI still struggle with uncertain or ambiguous situation. In bad weather, for example, sensor accuracy can drop, leading to system malfunction. And in some cases, like when encountering unfamiliar objects such as kangaroo, the AI may fail to respond properly due to insufficient training data. These challenges have delayed the commercial rollout of autonomous vehicle beyond initial expectation. There's also the legal issue of driver responsibility in the event of an accident. At level 3, the driver is expected to take control when the system requests it. But if a crash is caused by a system failure, liability could also fall on the automaker or developer of the autonomous system. There should be big question about this kind of responsibility. Is it driver, manufacturer, or software company? Current legal frameworks do not provide a clear answer. Another emerging concern is the data privacy. Autonomous vehicles collect massive amount of data through sensors while driving, including potentially sensitive personal information. Since this data is often transmitted to the cloud in real time, there is a risk of unintentional data leak. Privacy law, like Personal Information Protection Act, require techniques such as the identification of video data. However, if these regulations are too strict, they could make it harder to improve the performance of autonomous systems. That is another issue we have. And lastly, considering all those technical and legal issues, the AI governance is a very important matter. I mean, how we govern the risk of AI-based autonomous driving is a very important matter of policy and regulation. And one other big example might be EU AI Act. EU AI Act places a strict requirement on high-risk systems that affect safety. But on the other side, this could create trade barriers by placing excessive responsibility on foreign automakers. So AI governance issue is not easy one, and it need deep discussions and complex thinking. Okay, let's move on. Political economy of regulating AI. I have said in the previous session that we need to regulate AI, but it has a very complex political economy. So now I would like to explain four big areas with such kind of complexity. The first area might be AI ethics and trust. It is a big question. Do you trust AI? That is a very big question. Trustworthy AI is very essential if we want society to truly accept the development, deployment, and use of AI system. At the heart of AI ethics is the idea of human-centered AI. This means putting human need, experience, and well-being first when developing and applying AI. And also another point might be explainability. It emphasized the explainable and ethical system that enhance, not replace, human capability. Let me explain the development of this AI ethic and trust. Initially, private sector companies led AI ethic discussions through voluntary guidelines. In 2017, the Future of Life Institute established the Ashiloma AI principle, outlining 23 principles across research, ethics, and long-term issues. Major tech companies like Google, Amazon, Meta, Microsoft, and IBM collaborated on ethical guidelines and announced their own ethical principle. However, these voluntary corporate commitments faced big criticism for lacking legal enforceability, and some critics argue that these vague contents and loose commitment will serve to delay the formal regulation. So consequently, government began formalizing AI ethical principle like the EU's AI ethic guideline in 2019 and the US AI Bill of Rights in 2022. Nowadays, we see some progress in setting international norm for AI The OECD adopted its AI principle in 2019, and UNESCO followed with its recommendation on the the ethic of AI, adopted in 2021. And in 2023, the G7 launched the Hiroshima AI process, which set out guideline principle and code of conduct for AI developers. Okay, that is exploration of AI ethics. And next one might be risk management. We need risk management from the AI system. But the government response are very various. Governments are introducing regulation based on the types and level of risk that AI system present. But if you look at the United States and European Union cases, their approach are different. In the United States, Department of Commerce, NIST, released the AI risk management framework in 2023. It provides method of ensuring trustworthiness in AI system, and it emphasized some kind of autonomous in a decision by the company. But if you look at the European Union AI Act, it is some kind of government-imposed regulation. So their regulatory approach are very different. So if you, as a government official, if you want to introduce some risk management measure, you have to think about, you have to consider all those cases, and you should balance promoting innovation and managing risk with this regulation. Okay. Thirdly, I would like to touch briefly about national security issues. We are running out of time, I think. So I have just 5 minutes. So I will. I think it is better to touch only to the political economy of regulating AI today. Okay, so we have just 2 slides remaining. Let's talk about national security. AI has become a central battleground in the strategic competition between US and China. Global leaders now recognize that AI is not just a technological race, it's a key driver of economic, political, and military dominance. And many believes that AI will shape the future of humanity, and the country that lead in AI will hold global power. So the major countries like US, China are employing some very the new kind of measure in this AI era. First one might be export control. AI is dual-use technology, which it serves both civilian and military purpose. And what the United States want to restrict Chinese ability to develop this AI technology. So US implement strict export control to prevent critical AI technology, including chips, from reaching foreign competitors, mainly to China. That is the one side of phenomenon. And I took the second case with TikTok. You may remember that in the first Trump administration, President Trump tried to ban TikTok because the TikTok collected user data with their own algorithm. And almost half of US citizens used TikTok. And TikTok is Chinese government, and according to the Chinese law, Chinese government at any time can access the TikTok server. So United States feel felt this is the national security issues, and they try to intervene in this market, and they made big pressures um, uh, uh, to, to, against the TikTok, and they asked they sell their TikTok company to the American company. So that is another example. And also, with all the aspect, we are now seeing somewhat global decoupling in the AI technology. That is one of the that is an aspect I want to share today with you relating to national security. Another important aspect of in the political economy research might be autonomous weapon. AI is rapidly transforming the future of warfare. Autonomous drone and unmanned aerial vehicle equipped with AI can now track enemies, analyze data in real time, and strike at the most optimal moment. For example, AI drone MQ-9 Reaper by General Atomics has been used in the Ukraine war. These small low-cost drones are now capable of destroying tanks and disabling air defense systems, reshaping the battleground as we know it. AI is also becoming crucial in command and control systems. US Department of Defense is developing military AI system under Project Maven, designed to process massive amount of surveillance data, identify target, and even propose tactical decision. One part of this effort has proven effective on the ground in Ukraine. There is a Palantir's AI platform. The same name is Maven. The AI platform's name is Maven. And in the Middle East, Israel has reportedly used algorithms like Lavender, which distinguish enemy combatant from friendly forces, and Well Steady, which identifies building and infrastructure. And they use those AI system, in the conflict with Hamas. Okay, so the international community are now very struggling to making some regulation to control these kind of autonomous weapon system. But we are international community are facing lots of some challenges, and it is very hard to make progress in this area. There is another big issue in the AI governance. One of the interesting observation might be some diplomatic dialogue between United States and China. In 2024, U.S. President Biden and Chinese President Xi Jinping reached an agreement in Geneva that they recognized the need for human control over nuclear decision, and they pledged to develop military AI technology in a responsible and risk-aware manner. That is some positive observation, but we are facing a lot of challenges in this global discussion in AI governance. Okay, I think that I have to stop my lecture today.